Conflict in the workplace, dispute resolution training. Research shows that 60 to 80% of all difficulties in organizations stem from strained relationships between employees, not from deficits in individual employees' skill or motivation. The typical manager spends 25 to 40% of his or her time dealing with workplace conflicts. That's 1 to 2 days of every work week. A study conducted in 2008 showed that employees spend an average of 2.8 hours a week involved in some type of workplace conflict. When you multiply this number across all American workers, it adds up to more than 385 million working days of lost productivity due to workplace conflict. That is a lot of money and time and is a major pain point that could be impacting your organization's profitability. Organizations that adopt conflict resolution processes like mediation and arbitration reports that report 50 to 80% reduction in litigation costs. Conflict can be dangerous if not dealt with. Conflict can damage relationships if ignored, but conflict that is handled and not ignored can be the primary source for innovation and new ideas. Conflict that starts with emotions and those that quickly spiral out of control are destructive type conflicts. They are often personal in nature and stem from negative emotions. The outcome of these type of conflicts is a damaged relationships. Destructive conflict leads to increased competition. It's mostly emotional and involves personal attacks, and it does not solve problems. To prevent conflict, one has to focus on the notion of constructive conflict and arguments that are characterized by facts and information. These type conflicts lead to solving problems in a productive environment. They increase cooperation, solve problems, strengthen relationships, and lead to personal and professional growth. We can't discuss the nature of conflict without first discussing the types and styles of conflict management. Conflict management style refers to the way an individual responds to conflict. People do not always respond to conflict in the same way, but they do have a preferred way of dealing with conflict. The 5 types of conflict management styles are avoiding, accommodating, dominating, collaborating or obliging, and compromising. Looking at the concern for self or for others can help you decide which type's conflict management style is most appropriate. If you have a low concern for self and a low concern for others, this dictates an avoiding type style. A low concern for self and a high concern for others is an obliging or an accommodating type style. A high concern for self or low concern for others demonstrates a dominating style. High concern for self, high concern for others is a collaborating type style. That's a win-win situation. A moderate concern for self and a moderate concern for others dictates a compromising type style. Conflict management training focuses on interpersonal and group conflict as it applies in the workplace setting. Individual and group exercises are utilized throughout the training to demonstrate and apply the concepts that you will learn. This program can be customized to fit your organization's needs and goals, giving your organization the confidence and skills necessary to deal with conflict. Dealing with conflict will help promote a more productive work environment where employees can work in an environment of trust and work to their full potential. Schedule your training now.